Multiple updates, so much to get to. Adley's first spring training game. This man takes the mound. Plus, the mountain should be back within the week. Hey, and this guy has an impact in the big win against Detroit. Hello, everybody. I'm Jon Leiberman. This is Orioles Digest, where you get all of your information. Lots going on today. Let me give you the headlines of the O's big 8-7 win over the Detroit Tigers. Now you'll say spring training wins and losses don't mean anything, but some significant developments today that we are absolutely going to break down for you. And first, we start with the Leiberman list. The youngsters, Bradfield and Heston and Daz Cameron, they all go yard today. Among others, Tyler O'Neill takes a bunch of pitches and walks twice. And Dean Kramer, he gets banged up. Dean Kramer, 2 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits. He did strike out 3, but he walked 2 in a less than stellar performance. And if we're talking about less than stellar performances, there were plenty of them on the pitching side. So let's start there. First of all, Charlie Morton, kind of as advertised, an inning, 2 hits. That was Charlie Morton's day. We're going to get to why he's so important in just a little bit. Followed by Dean Kramer, who got knocked around, as I told you. And then pretty much everybody, with the exception of Yennier Cano and Brian Baker, got beaten around pretty good today, including Sir Anthony, including Gregory Soto. CNL got hit heavy. Look, it's spring training, so pitchers are going through it like anybody else, but this is what happens. Let's talk, though, first about Dean Kramer getting mashed around and why that is significant. It's significant because this could become a battle for the 5th starter position, and if Dean has more outings like this, then you better well expect to hear more names like Brandon Young, like Cade Povich. These are names you're going to hear if Dean Kramer continues to get beaten up. And I say continue, that's not fair. This was the first outing. Tell me what you all think. Who would you like in that 5th starter role if it were between Brandon Young, the homegrown kid, Cade, and Dean Kramer? Dean's obviously proven himself. He did get beaten around today, but that is what it is. So, why is Morton so important? And I'm going to tell you why Charlie Morton is so important as we first look to his numbers from last year. He's a workhorse. He's a middle-of-the-rotation workhorse, 165-plus innings, gave up 23 dingers, but he struck out 1 per inning, roughly. He has that ERA hovering, above 4. But this is what you get out of the 41-year-old. This is absolutely what you get. He's going to give up hits. He's going to give up home runs, and but he's also going to eat innings. And today you did see him, pitch 1 inning, give up a couple hits, but all in all, a solid inning out of Charlie Morton, and he's going to be important in the middle part of that rotation. Now, let's move on to what the Orioles did offensively for a moment today, and this too is fascinating. So, the box score here tells you a few things, but I want to point out some nuances here that I think we should be looking at when it comes to the Orioles and their hitting. So, the first thing that I want to show is when I move this around here like this so I can see the box score up close and personal. Couple things stick out. Adley Rutschman's debut, he had a hit and it was a hard hit ball. He laced it. Really good to see Adley go 1 for 2. But let's look at this. Tyler O'Neill, and then Heston Kjerstad right after him. Tyler O'Neill hitting 5th today, followed by Heston hitting 6th. O'Neill walked twice and scored a run. He set the table for Heston Kjerstad, who went yard. You can see his numbers. And this is super interesting because Tyler O'Neill is not generally a guy who's going to walk a lot. Let's take a look at his numbers. Last year, 31 dingers, 53 walks in 411 at-bats, 99 hits, but you like to see, and obviously he strikes out a lot, what you like to see is 2 walks and no strikeouts, which is exactly what O'Neill did today, and Heston just cleaned it up. He hit it long, and that's exactly what you want to see in the middle of that lineup. And plus, if we're talking about, the youngsters as well, you're talking about Cameron went deep today as well. Bradfield, that was nice to see. He had a game and went deep as well. So the offense was clicking. Come from behind victory, 8-7. Good to see Tyler O'Neill walk. Good to see Adley's first appearance and Tyler O'Neill's first appearance of the year. We all know how important Adley's going to be in this upcoming season. We know that he's got to do better than these numbers. We know that for the Orioles to thrive, he's probably going to have to do better than 19-79 and the 103 strikeouts. But again, swung the bat nicely today, and it was a very good day for Adley Rutschman. And finally, what I want to end this evening with is some very exciting news, which is the Mountain. It appears that the Mountain will be pitching within the week. He is back. He has done live bullpen. He's done live batting practice. He has looked very, very sharp, and we anticipate that the Mountain will actually pitch in a live game sometime within the next 4 or 5 days, hopefully by the weekend. This is significant for the Orioles for so many reasons. Again, can't read too much into one outing in spring training. We can't judge it on that. But man, won't it be nice, Orioles fans, to see the Mountain on the mound very, very soon. Please like and subscribe. We're on top of it. We're going to break it down for you. The Orioles with the 8-7 come from behind win today against the Tigers. Real games in just over a month. It's so exciting, and we'll be here for it. See you soon.